Matthew Kidman, an ambitious senior at Westport High School, aspires to a career in politics. He's been accepted to the prestigious Georgetown University, but his dream is only achievable if he can secure a significant scholarship. As graduation approaches, Matthew struggles to find anything particularly memorable about his high school years. However, his life takes a turn when he meets his attractive and unconventional next-door neighbor, Danielle. The two are immediately drawn to each other, and their contrasting personalities, her wild energy and his steady nature, seem to perfectly balance one another. But their relationship faces a major obstacle when Matthew learns, through his friend Eli, a porn aficionado, that Danielle has a past as an adult film actress using the stage name, Athena. Matthew, taking Eli's advice on how to handle a shocking revelation, brings Danielle to a rundown motel. Sensing that Matthew has uncovered her past, Danielle decides to punish him by giving a provocative striptease and making a sexual advance. When Matthew, feeling upset, questions why she would demean herself for him, Danielle confronts him about his true motives and ends their relationship on the spot. The next day, Matthew visits Danielle's home in hopes of mending things, only to find out that she plans to return to the adult film industry and is leaving for Las Vegas with her former boyfriend, Kelly. Matthew, overwhelmed by guilt and regret, tracks Danielle to Las Vegas. There, Kelly ominously warns Matthew to stay out of his affairs. After Matthew persuades Danielle to leave the industry, Kelly retaliates by kidnapping Matthew from school and physically attacking him, claiming that Danielle's absence has cost him $30,000. Kelly then proposes that Matthew can clear his debt by breaking into rival producer Hugo Posh's house to steal an award statuette. However, once Matthew is inside, Kelly betrays him by reporting a robbery and leaving. Matthew narrowly escapes the police and rushes to his scholarship award dinner. Under the influence of ecstasy, which Kelly had falsely claimed was aspirin, he delivers an emotional speech but ultimately loses the scholarship to a student who embodies the dull, pre-Danielle version of himself. Kelly manages to reclaim his money by taking $25,000 that Matthew had raised to help Sam Nang, a talented Cambodian student, come to the United States for his studies. To avoid revealing his ties to the adult film industry, Matthew had previously introduced Kelly to the bank staff as his student advisor. Even though Matthew hasn't done anything wrong, he worries about the possibility of expulsion or legal trouble due to his unintentional involvement in the scheme, prompting him to seek assistance from Danielle. Danielle reaches out to some friend from her past, and they agree to film a video for Hugo Posh during prom night on school ground. A successful shoot, and once Eli has been dropped off with the master copy of the tape, Danielle and Matthew share an intimate moment for the first time in their limousine. The following morning, Matthew is taken aback to see Kelly at the dining room table with his parents and the school principal, holding the tape he had taken from Eli's house. Kelly requests a private conversation with Matthew and demands half of the profits, threatening to release the tape if he doesn't comply. Remembering Danielle's earlier suggestion to go along with things, Matthew refuses, insisting that the money should go to Sam Nang. Kelly reiterates his threat, but Matthew stands his ground, declaring that he no longer cares about his future, which he believes is already ruined. As the tape starts to play, it becomes evident that Matthew and his friends have created a thorough and progressive sex education video instead of a pornographic one. With no options left, Kelly ultimately concedes defeat. Hugo Posh and Matthew rake in millions from the video. True to his promise, Hugo funds Sam Nang's trip to the USA, while Matthew has plenty of cash to enroll at Georgetown and bring Danielle along to DC. The story wraps up with Matthew cruising into Georgetown University in a sleek BMW Z4. His journey concludes with him winning the heart of his dream girl and seizing the future he's always envisioned.